I've been reviewing your estimates for the Wyoming operation. Basically, everything's in line.
That's good.
Except for the item under consumables, the drill bits you specified.
From Atlas Copco Seco Rock.
Right, the unit cost is pretty high.
Well, they are the most expensive bits on the market, but they're also the best.
Yeah, but we've got to keep a lid on production costs, and I think we could save some money here.
Not really. If you look at the total cost of drilling, at the productivity of the bit, as well as the performance of the company behind it, we actually come out ahead.
The performance of the company?
Right. You see, with Atlas Copco, we get more than a bit in a box. We get an entire company working with us to maximize our output.
Okay, so we have a working relationship. But to justify these numbers, I still have to know what makes Atlas Copco different and better.
Part of the difference is the company itself. Atlas Copco BHMT, which produces the Seco Rock Tricone bits, is a pioneer. Its founder invented the first rotary bit, and in the 1930s they developed the first tricone bit. They've always been a leader. It's especially true today, now that they're part of the worldwide Atlas Copco family.
Atlas Copco BHMT manufactures rotary consumables, or drilling consumables. And our products complement the rest of the Atlas Copco Seco Rock division's consumable business. We also complement our machine manufacturing company, Atlas Copco Drilling Solutions.
Well, we are the premium producer of tricone drill bits as well as raised bore cutters for the mining industry worldwide.
We also have several other product lines, including tunneling equipment. We also have shaft drilling equipment, and we have horizontal directional drilling equipment.
Tricone rotary bits fall into two main categories.
One is the more basic steel tooth product line, and the second larger grouping is the tungsten carbide blast hole product line.
Whatever their configuration, all Seco Rock Tricone bits are specially designed to achieve a significantly higher rate of production. In other words, to drill faster.
Other manufacturers seem to focus on longer bit life. Why is Atlas Copco Seco Rock focused on higher speed?
Because they look at the total drilling cost. Look, I ran some numbers. This chart compares our total hourly cost per drilling rig with bit performance. As you can see, the Seco Rock Tricone bit can drill to the same depth as a competitor in about a third less time, which means we can drill more holes per hour of rig time at a lower cost per hole.
Why don't other manufacturers take this approach?
They probably would if they could match Atlas Copco's combination of manufacturing expertise and customer-centered R&D effort.
The new product development starts with a requirement from our customer that goes through a marketing department. They provide us in engineering with what's called a new bit request, defining what's needed, what sort of performance is required. We then take that information, and with our computer software and hardware, we model the bit that we're going to create. We have finite element analysis and computational fluid dynamics software at our disposal. And typically, the tools that allow our engineers to do things more quickly. However, it's the knowledge that's in the engineers' heads that really make the products work. The other engineers review that design that the engineer has created so that we maintain as close to 100% accuracy as we possibly can. Then we process that bit through the manufacturing facility.
Precision engineering has to be matched by close tolerance manufacturing. Atlas Copco BHMT was the first drill bit manufacturer to be ISO certified. Lugs and cones are forged from high-carbon steel. The green forgings go through a series of machining and heat treatment steps, followed by assembly and finishing. Atlas Copco BHMT uses the latest lean manufacturing techniques to minimize cost without sacrificing quality.
We build quality into our products by making the quality the responsibility of every employee. Every process is a quality process. It's not just a manufacturing step, it incorporates quality as that step. Just recently we embarked on an intensive program of lean manufacturing. The whole objective here is to teach the organization how to provide and move products through the facility in the quickest manner possible with the highest degree of quality.
Atlas Copco Seco Rock also has the most experienced, dedicated, and stable workforce in the industry, and the company invests in them.
They encourage people, their employees, to take 40 plus hours of training every year. Take that 40 hours of good training, and that translates in quality for the product.
With all that investment in engineering and production and people, I can see why Copco products cost more. But you said something earlier about getting more than a bit in a box. What's that about?
Well, I think that what makes our product the best is the added value that we provide. I always like to say we don't provide a bit in a box, we provide the complete package.
We train customers as well as the sales companies on our different products, the product offering that we have. We also train them on how to assemble and disassemble the equipment and how to care and maintain the equipment that we have.
We provide air and weight tests on drill rigs. This is to get the optimum performance of our rock bits. In doing this, we know how to nozzle the bit to make sure we clean the hole efficiently, as well as take care of the bearings. We also provide pull-down tests that lets us know exact load pounds that we're putting on the bit so we don't overload the bit with weight. And this also helps us to get maximum performance out of our product.
And how does Atlas Copco help us minimize downtime?
First of all, with a reliable product, and secondly, through extremely responsive service. With Atlas Copco, we deal direct. There's no distributor or middleman, and that means help is always as close as the phone.
We've had situations where a customer will go down for a product or be in a situation they had to change bit sizes. Our DFW facility has been able to UPS next day our inventory, and within 24 hours we have bits on that job to help the customer get back in the ground.
You see, Atlas Copco is not just a manufacturing company producing commodity parts. They're a high-value service organization dedicated to the mining industry. They work with us, they listen, they understand our business, and that enables them to produce equipment with the performance we need.
Here at this particular mine site, the rock is real abrasive, so it takes a good bit so we can get more footage out of the drill. The BHMT bit does better at this particular mine site. It does real well against other bits. It offers a more cost-efficient bit so we can get more footage.
So you see what I mean when I say Atlas Copco Copco Rock offers quite a bit more than just a bit in a box.
I don't think I'll have any trouble getting these numbers approved.